I was always told that the relationship between April and Nick was going through 2023, but someone linked me to your Simpcast that you were on, in the Simpcast number 54 in December 11th of 2022, where you were talking about Elijah Schaefer. Nick was mad about that, and then you talked about Steel Toe. April was mad about that, and I think there was a comment made for for April and Nick to DM each other at the end. There was some sort of comment they made there, and I'm like, man, it all kind of connects together there in this big circle. It's really weird how that happens.
Well, it gets darker than that, but yeah, I was there, and you could tell that there was sexual chemistry because Nick, for what he was a great analyst, right? But he's devolved into like kind of like the baldo, the sexual content. That kind of takes you over. It's like that guy that was describing, that paranormal expert that was describing the Sonichu medallion. He made me laugh so much, but
that was funny. That was funny.
But he did have some points though, and I had a friend on my show that watched the show, and he has no idea who Nick Rekieta is, and he said the same thing, that there's demons, there's like sexual demons on him right now, and he can recover from that, but something's really going on with that. But his energy's weird. April was going to a hunting camp, a hunting lease or something for months. So Aaron has no idea when the relationship really got hot and heavy. That's the real truth, if you guys didn't know that.
No, that's what I was suspecting. Exactly right, Alex. I was suspecting that this has been going on probably longer, and at the very least, the seeds were being planted for a longer period of time than even we're thinking right now.
Let's be real. I think Andy and Ashton have said this. I mean, Aaron was the odd man out, but let's be real too. And I'm not going Robert Barnes. I'm not nose guarding, but this, in a way, and Ashton and Andy, you guys can grill me with this. Nick is kind of being railroaded by his in-laws. Now, he chose to go to this church. He chose to be, associated with all these people. But you can tell there's, and I'm just speculating this, and I actually do wish the best for Nick, but obviously there's some family jealousy probably. They probably don't like that Nick is a streamer, has the Mustang, lives a debauchery lifestyle, going to the casino, having a polyamorous relationship in front of 5 kids. Like, they could see that. These are, church-going people. They're not whacked out on crack. So I think that he is getting railroaded. Like, they probably did tell on him because the kids were in bad shape, and obviously he was right. All of their intuition was right. But I do think he's right that there is kind of a conspiracy against him, believe it or not. Well, I really do kind of think that.
Listen, this is what he did, though. I mean, he signed up to be a father of 5 kids. Yeah. He signed up for a traditional lifestyle. He signed up for the church. And when it comes to these decisions in life, there are no refunds. Like, you can't just magically wake up one day. There are a lot of guys in marriages that, like, it's monotonous, like the boredom sets in, I'm sure. But you're an adult man. You're a grown-ass man in your 40s. You're also an educated man. And you're somebody that took an active role in the church. He was a teacher at Bible study.
And he got fired. He got fired from that.
When you take on these roles and then you start snorting cocaine and becoming an open alcoholic on live stream, you can't be surprised when there's consequences for that. Yeah. And there should be consequences. And a lot of viewers of your program on The Blaze are like every Sunday Christians, socially conservative. And to those sort of people, that lifestyle that he's trying to promote is anathema. And it is the antithesis of everything that they stand for and promote. So I'm sorry, but I just have no sympathy.
Also, I could tell none.
I think Nick's audience used to be that, guys, because I was in that chat. I was they were. I think the majority of Nick's audience, coming out of Kyle Rittenhouse, right? I think most people were pretty of the conservative brand, right? They were pretty traditional conservative tradcon people. This was not a super libertarian chat, right? It became that. It became the sexcapades. It became that as the substance abuse was becoming more clear.
When Nick first started, he didn't even swear on live stream.